Just a few days ago, Bethesda announced that private worlds would be coming to Fallout 76, a way for you and your friends to play together off of the public servers. And like many people, I was expecting for them to let us pay a small fee, perhaps a monthly fee, because most online games require that for us to have our own private servers to play around in. But what I did not expect is Fallout First, which they describe as a premium membership that enhances the Fallout 76 experience. In addition to those private worlds, you get the Scrap Box, which is an unlimited storage for crafting components that's outside of your normal stash box. The Survival Tent, which is a new placeable fast travel point with your stash, sleeping bag, and more included inside of it. 1,650 atoms per month to use in the Atomic Shop. Ranger Armor Outfit, which is lifted straight from Fallout New Vegas. It's only available for Fallout First members. And a collection of unique icons and emote, once again only for players with this membership. And the asking price, $13 per month, or $100 for a year-long membership. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I've been playing Fallout 76 for months, and this is a huge letdown because I've invested so much time. I'm definitely on the outside of this game looking in. But I don't think you have to be a member of this community to look at the Fallout First membership and think, this is absolutely ridiculous. This is really what they came up with? Like a lot of people, I gave Fallout 76 a chance. It really wasn't the game for me on launch. Then I came back for Nuclear Winter to check that out, and then I got bored. And then I thought, hey, private worlds are coming. This is something I could incorporate into my YouTube community and my Discord server, get a place where all of you could play together with me. I thought it would be a really fun experience. The problem is, that is all I want out of Fallout First. I just want private worlds. The membership is forcing everyone to pay for things that they probably aren't getting value from, and shouldn't be paying for in the first place. Looking closer at the FAQ, you can't control any rules for your private world. Drop rates, rewards, nothing like that can be changed. So you can't customize your private server that you're paying for. There's a limit of 8 players. Only 8 players can play on your private world at the moment. We don't know if this is going to expand, but that is seriously disappointing to me. There's also no official support for mods yet, which means you're still subject to the TOS and the EULA. If you decide to mod your private world, you may get punished. At this point, you're paying for the ability to control who plays with you and nothing else, and I couldn't be more disappointed by that. Let's talk about the Scrap Box. Essentially, what this does is gets rid of an issue with the game that shouldn't even be there in the first place in the form of crafting components. This is something players were screaming about when Fallout 76 came out. It's something I covered extensively with multiple videos. There wasn't enough stash space to carry all of our loot. And in Fallout 4, you didn't have to worry about that. It was unlimited because we were offline. Bethesda did increase the stash box space, but in all reality, I think it didn't matter at that point because the people who were loyal to this game were going to keep playing anyways, and those who were turned off by it had already left. Next scene, enter the Scrap Box. You're now paying to solve a problem that shouldn't have been there in the first place, and by the way, it works in public worlds. Remember how we were told that you couldn't possibly store unlimited anything because it's a live game, it's on public servers? Well, apparently that's not a problem anymore as long as you pay for it. Moving on to the Survival Tent. This comes with a stash, sleeping bag, your new Scrap Box, cooking station, and an instrument for those time-limited bonuses. And then it counts as a second fast travel point in addition to your camp, where you can spend 0 caps to travel across the map. Once again, you can use this in public and private worlds if you're a member, so you are locked into this membership in order to use this premium feature. If that's not pay to win or something that Ubisoft does, which is pay to make your life easier or to take shortcuts, then I don't know what is. Moving on to the atoms, you're getting the $16.50 monthly to spend on cosmetics for being a member, as well as a discount on top of that. If you're someone that already spends a ton on cosmetics, that's the only situation this makes sense, because $16.50 is worth like $18 to $20 US in terms of spending on bundles outside of this membership. Otherwise, you're getting these atoms which are built into that membership fee. If you're not someone that uses cosmetics, you're going to spend this on repair kits, which again is just pay to have an easier time, or to spend an equivalent of $7 on a fridge. Let's talk about this Ranger Armor outfit. This is another instance of Bethesda repurposing assets from previous Fallout games and then turning around and selling them to you. Except this one is locked behind the $13 paywall. Now, if you get this, you have it for life, so it's not locked. If you decide to cancel your membership, you can still use it. but I don't have to explain why this feels scummy. This is another instance of Fallout 76 and Bethesda missing an opportunity. Imagine if they offered the Ranger Armor outfit for free. It's something that would invigorate a lot of Fallout New Vegas fans to come back and check out the game again. But no, you're gonna have to pay for it. And then there's items and emotes, but I want to stress this is not nothing. These have value according to Bethesda and probably drive up the monthly fee that they're asking for in order to be a member of Fallout First. Before I forget, Bethesda also claims that private worlds will evolve with expanded build areas, increased camp budgets, and workshop persistence. Fallout First looks like a joke, and instead of waking up from a bad dream or looking over at the calendar and seeing that it's April 1st and it's an April Fool's joke, no, it's on October 23rd, which is the same day that the bombs dropped in the Fallout lore. I have to wonder, was this on purpose? Because it feels like this is only going to bring negative attention to the game. I might have covered a lot of Fallout on my channel, but to me as a consumer, there is no reality in which I would pay $13 a month in order to play in a private world for only 8 people where I can't control the rules and I can't mod it. But don't hear what I'm not saying. It's not that private worlds cost money. That's something you expect in these types of games that offer you private servers where you should be able to do whatever you want. It's that it's $13. It's that it comes with all this other crap that is built into that price that I just don't want to pay for. I feel like I'm not getting the value out of that price. I'm sure Bethesda knows, or at least I would hope that they know, that this only appeals to people that are already playing the game, people that call this their main live service experience that they log on and play every single day. Surely they know that they're only doubling down on their current user base. This is not something that's going to bring people back to Fallout 76. It's just not. Part of me thinks their plan must have been get Fallout First out. We're trying to hit this target date. It's something we've been working on for months. We know the value's really not there on launch, but we're going to increase the number of players you can have in your private worlds and the build space and on and on. But how can Bethesda think it's a good idea to be in that position, to put out a subpar product similar to the launch of Fallout 76 and then improve it in the future? In order to pull that off, you need the goodwill of your community. You need your community to trust that you're going to do this stuff. And I can't think of a community right now that distrusts its developer and publisher more than the Fallout community. They don't have that, and I suspect this will build even more bad will towards this brand leading up to other big Bethesda releases like the Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. Another huge question mark for me is the timing. Why now? Why was this a good time to launch a membership like this? Fallout First is coming on the heels of the Wastelanders update being delayed, being pushed back to Q1 of 2020. Private worlds are not substantial enough right now in order to bridge the gap for those gamers, those people who were coming back for Wastelanders. This is also such a crowded season for games, people spending money. Why would you want to start a membership like this when you've got Call of Duty or the big competitor to Fallout, The Outer Worlds, coming out on Friday? Why not save this for later? There are so many opportunities where it would make sense. Wait until people are done playing The Outer Worlds and they want something more to do. Why not wait until Wastelanders is available and then let everyone have their NPCs within their own private world so they can play Fallout 76 like the single player experience that they really wanted? In my head, I'm just peeling back all of these layers and trying to understand the perspective from which Bethesda is looking at this and the membership. It doesn't make any sense to me. I suppose that shouldn't be surprising because we've got a year's worth of letdown after letdown with this game. If you are someone that does not want the Fallout 76 online shared world experience, you've never been happy with any of these decisions. If you're someone that wants Fallout 76 to feel like Fallout 4, you still can't mod it, and you also don't have those NPCs to make this world feel alive and fresh like every other Fallout game. I'll be keeping an eye on how Bethesda approaches this, how they evolve the membership. Maybe it'll offer more value in the future, but as it stands now today, the answer is no from me. I'm just not going to do it. As a single-player RPG fan, I'm looking at games like The Outer Worlds in order to give me a buffer until we get another single-player focused mainline Fallout experience. Considering Bethesda's plans that we know about, that may be a long way off with The Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield. I haven't made a video in a long time about Fallout, but I needed to get this one out, so please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm sure you guys are going to be very vocal. If you haven't been to my channel in a while, I'm back to uploading YouTube videos full-time now, So if you like what you saw today and you want to see more, remember to subscribe and hit the bell to turn on notifications for more videos like this. Stay up to date with me by following on social media and join my community over on our partner Discord server. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.